Last time, the protectors of the pass and the resistance forces arrived in the snowy plains outside of the Scourge facility. Jumping into action, the protectors headed off to the scrying eye beneath Frost Needle's eye twice in that sentence, to blind the Regessian forces. Oh, there's two eyes and now they're blind. See what I did there? Many enemies... Thanks, Cassie. Many enemies protected the eye, nearly defeating the protectors. Knowing the high stakes, Jack accepted the offer from Parallax. Suddenly, Jack was filled with power from his sword companion, allowing him to destroy all the enemies and the scrying eye. The protectors achieved their goal, leaving Jack indebted to Parallax, the price unknown. Dun, dun, dun. The party continued towards the goal of the Scourge Fortress. On their way, they encountered a ghost of a gnome named Ander. Or is it Anders, Justin?
I believe it's Ander, but I'd have to look.
He spoke of how the Rags tortured and killed him. His story was cut short by the sounds of a distorted version of the Song of Forms, and Anders, well, I switched it there, was forced to relive his death. Now mortal again. That butchered that. Anyway, he was mortal. When the song faded, Anders was a ghost again and scampered off when dark specters appeared and pursued him. Arriving, the protectors found the Scourge Fortress protected by a colorful shield. After receiving word from Pylus, the giant flying shark-like fortress broke through the clouds above this fortress. Boy, I did not proof this. A blast from the shark destroyed the shield and leveled the buildings and armies protecting the Scourge. After the powerful blast cleared, the flying shark was gone, and the protector's path to the Scourge was clear.
Writing's hard, bro, isn't it?
Shut up!
Especially when you have to speak the words you wrote.
I didn't eat a snack while you were going.
Thanks.
You look like you
I didn't need any help
waiting impatiently to eat a snack. You look very impatient.
Rushing towards the front entrance to this, and the only entrance that you can see, this large stone cutout fortress in the middle of the wastelands here. There is yet one tower that stands. It was on the inside of the shield, and within it you can see the gathering grouping of a couple of people. There's a handful of orcish fellows and one larger giant-sized creature. They're trying to scramble together what they can of some sort of a defense as you start getting closer, manning what appears to be a ballista in the distance, about 100 feet, 50 feet away from you, as you start working your way towards them. We're going to kick things off immediately here with some good old-fashioned initiative getting rolled immediately. Yeah, roleplay. Really in-depth role-playing
dice
will be the next thing that happens.
All right.
What'd you do?
I hit my air.
Need to log into Roll20 because it kicked me out.
Heck yeah, you do.
I think it hit something on the airbud.
Oh no.
Sounds like Winry is very slow.
You're done.
No.
I did Vigilant Blessing on someone. Hold on.
Not me, I think.
Hold on.
Okay.
That's not that slow, Winry. It's still
I was about to
18
say,
for
oh
you.
no, are you kidding me?
No, he dropped his die.
Rev, you have.
Oh, that was to me.
Oh, I do?
I understand.
Yeah.
I rolled a good old natural one.
Nice.
Oh boy, great start.
Oh, that's still a 7 for you? I'm impressed.
Nice, so quick.
Oh, you must get plus int to your...
Yep.
Oh. I was gonna say, how do you have a +6? That's ridiculous. I only have a +5.
I'm phasing through time. Can't slow me down. 11 total.
Yeah.
Apparently you can.
I think I got
because
an
you
add to my
rolled a
initiative.
Because I still roll like garbage. So like time slows down around me and I'm taken in the battlefield and I'm like ready to make my move, but I take a step and my foot slips.
Wait, how big is that thing?
Trip on a rock that I didn't notice.
Oh no, how
What
big is
thingy?
this map?
How wide is it?
And I need it to
Oh.
be good. I need to be elsewhere. Oh no.
I guess I could split it next time into 2 maps.
Okay.
For
If
next
it gets really
session.
bad tonight, I'll just try and pull it up on my phone or just get Josh's computer
Yeah,
going
the score
behind
is
me and just
10
go
again?
back and forth.
Well, we'll see how it goes.
Yep.
Good news is you rolled very well. And so what you can see as it begins, as we'll start off with your turn, is a handful of these orcish fellows and the top of what looks to be a partially blasted out tower are putting together a ballista and starting to load it in the distance. One of them kind of pointing towards you and shouting something that you can't quite make out from here.
In the way that the tower's blasted out, are they able to point the ballista at us?
Does seem so. They're pointing it in your direction.
But we're also able to see them and potentially attack them.
Yeah, like the top of it's kind of partially broken away so that they're like re-aiming the ballista in your direction as it's happening.
Okay. And can we see this figure who is behind the tower, or?
Well, you can,
Or is
because
it
there's no
me?
dynamic lighting on the tower. So yeah, sure. He's there.
I was
So
wondering about
big.
that.
He's big enough that you
He's
can see the
huge.
top of his head over top of this like 10-foot squat tower. It is
No, my
a
Gusta.
giant of some sort.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna take out my bow. Let me see. Great, we are very far away from them. But
Oh shit! Yeah, how far are we?
Pretty far.
Shoot.
Yeah, this is another double
was that?
squares map. Because
Yeah,
it's
another
a
double
big
squares.
area.
So one.
Is it
third.
okay,
slippery?
yeah, that's fine. Long range is 600, so well, 150 is short range, so I'm fine.
Justin, I plan my turn,
yeah.
and then you got these stupid big maps, and I gotta replan it.
I'm sorry that this place is rather large intentionally.
Can I quick get that feat, that sorcerer feat that makes you double your spell's distance?
No,
Quick.
All right, I'm gonna go
it's a
here.
meta magic.
Just right now. Like,
You can have the feat, yes. You just have 0 meta magic points because you have no levels in sorcerer.
It's basically, you imagine that you have it.
Roll 20 didn't like me moving my piece.
so I need
Refreshed the whole page on me and went white. Anyways, I'm where I need to be. Bow out, and I'm gonna hit the closest guy.
Absolutely. Go ahead and take a shot towards them.
I can't select which one I want to do right now because the
You're
whole page is
fine.
white. Right.
An orcish fellow
boy,
in the
joy.
tower.
It's only great. My own D&D Beyond page is freezing up. I think it's only a 14 to hit.
You have a plus 10 on your longbow.
Plus 1. Okay, yeah, it's 14.
14 does not hit, unfortunately. The arrow goes flying. It's a relatively true shot, but it does bounce or kind of scrape off of his breastplate as he's standing there.
Alright, second shot.
Everything's gonna change.
That's much better. 25.
25 does hit, though.
Probably gonna be skewered.
Finding your range, the second shot lands true.
I'm gonna double check. Yep. I keep forgetting that the longbow is a D8. Okay. Oh, excellent. 8. So that's 13, I think. 13 piercing damage on that one.
Very nice.
Beautiful. Third arrow. Sort of cocked, but not. It's 15.
15
Hit.
does not hit either, unfortunately.
Yeah.
1 finding its range,
and
though.
I-
2, unfortunately, falling short.
Yep. And I cannot use my. Yep. Can't use my 2-weapon fighting because this is a bow.
Mhm.
Let me see. Do I want to use any of my bonus actions? Nope. Let me look at the turn order real quick. No, I won't do anything yet. That'll be my turn.
Okay. Winry, you are the next quickest. I think you have the tiebreaker on Rev previously.
Um, 20, 40, 50. What is this up here?
Those are like half walls with little pillars, basically. It's the entryway, it appears, to this whole place. Down here, there is a door down this ramp going into the stonework a little bit.
Okay. Can I use Misty Step to go right here behind the pillar?
Absolutely. So if you want the more thorough description here, there's a ramp 60 feet long that descends 30 feet downwards to a pair of adamantine doors. There's white stone pillars that line the ground above on the sides of the ramp. So you...
I rolled a
Adamantine?
6, which
Adamantine.
means I do cast Misty Step, but I take 1d4 force damage,
All right.
which is 3, and then I take fire damage.
5.
Okay. And then my wraps are on fire.
Use your
And-
reaction. Light your wraps.
Yes.
Mhm.
Can I still try to hide even though I'm not a rogue? With my action?
Is it I think it's an action for you, not a... Unless you have something that makes it not a full action, you can't do it as a bonus action.
That's fine. I can use my action.
Okay, then yes.
Okay.
You can use your action to hide, yes.
Uh,
You can go ahead and make a
Um,
stealth check for me, then.
11 plus, I think it's 16. 15. 26.
You also had a benefit there because you had blinked into your hiding attempt, and
Right.
therefore
Yeah, so I did that.
they had a hard time following you for that reason as well. But even so,
That was
So-
a great,
you
that was
think
a
you're
great
pretty well
move.
hidden.
That move rocks.
Is Misty Step a bonus action?
Yes.
Okay, so I don't have a bonus action to take a portion. Okay, that's it.
Perfect.
Okay.
Rev, you just watched Winry fly across the battlefield a little ways. It's your turn.
Doesn't matter.
I'm going to, let's see, head here. And
Your wraps is on fire.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
One of the other ways to nerf the Shadow Cleric is to just make big maps so that their zone is harder to use effectively.
Suck on that, Twilight Sanctuary.
all right. I'm going to go right here. And then I'm going to use my action to, what's the word? Dodge or protect.
Hide?
Sure. hmm
I can't. I mean, I'm not hiding. They know where I'm at.
He's in
to
open
take the
view.
Dodge action.
But yeah, take the
Yeah,
dodge action.
I'd
Great.
rather do the dodge action. All right. Thank you.
Perfect.
Okay.
All right.
I have
the
my
next
crossbow
thing that,
out, by the way. I have my crossbow out,
Yep.
by the way.
Oh, I need to plan my turn. What am I gonna do? You guys
the
all
next
start
thing
out.
that happens is from above, you get some directional shouting, some pointing, gesticulating, and then suddenly a thunk as the ballista fires downwards. The one in the back here is the one who's kind of like manning it, so to speak, with oversight by the guy behind him. The other two
He's
are
working
kind of
it.
defensive and assisting. But the shot goes firing out towards you. I just accidentally zoomed my map instead of my other screen, which is always a good time. And Myetharia, it comes in your direction. It goes wild though, and it just goes burying off in the snow nearby. Kind of this huge plume of snow firing off next to you. Not particularly accurate, but quite powerful.
I laugh at them, and all of you can hear like the nervousness in my laugh.
Wham!
I'm a little crazed.
And then
That's,
the other ones,
close.
right? The other ones will take more standard longbow attacks, and will fire 3 shots each towards you with those. One's a natural 20, one's an 18 to hit.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah, my armor class, I believe, is 18. You said there was a third one?
The third one misses.
Okay, then I'll use my reaction. Let me double check.
Is that only melee?
That's what I'm double checking. Defensive duelist. Yep, finesse weapon. Yep, nope. So they both hit me.
Okay. The critical hit that hits you for 10 points of damage only. And the non-crit actually does more for 13.
Okay.
Amazing how that happens sometimes.
Yeah.
The other person who
great.
shoots misses twice. The third one is a 20 to hit total. For 8
Another one?
points.
Oh.
There were 2 archers, yes, who are shooting at you. The
Oh,
third
I see.
archer, so to speak, is using the ballista.
Each.
Yep.
Oh, I see.
And the last hit will do 8 points of piercing.
Okay.
That is all of their turns. The next thing that happens is this large, giantish creature will kind of
It's a
stride
tower.
around the building.
Crushes
he's
all
gonna-
the enemies real quick.
He's going to pick up a big chunk of the tower that had fallen off, this gigantic rock, and he's just going to chuck it in your general direction.
That's
He's actually going to throw this over Myetharia to try to land on Jack and Bryn area back there in the back distance. It is at disadvantage because this is definitely long range for his rock hucking abilities. But
And I've got
towards
super high
Jack,
AC, so good luck, buddy.
this is towards you, buddy. It's a 14 to hit.
It misses.
There you go. This big chunk of the tower just comes flying over. Myetharia, you watch as like 5 foot by 5 foot section of tower goes over your head and just wham, lands in the snow next to Jack. A huge shower of snow over top of him and Bryn. But fortunately, no damage. At that, Bryn, it is you next.
I try to do a nervous laugh like Myetharia, but it comes out a little more like a whimper.
All right.
Oh.
I don't know what to do. I tried this whole time to plan my turn, guys.
Can I tell you a truth real quick? Nothing's changed.
I know, except my inability to read how far my spells go. It didn't. It didn't get better.
You were basing your decision on the possibility that all the enemies were going to walk 60 feet towards you?
No, I was not. I was not reading all of the information presented to me. Okay. Perfect. All right, I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to do this. We're going to go on the defensive first. I'm going to cast my aura. Probably not smart. Probably going to want that later, but I'm going to do it.
Get it back with a short rest.
I know. I'm going to cast my aura.
You think you could take short rests?
We did. We just did it. I don't have any more hit dice. Okay.
Right here.
And then I'm going
Aura
to...
appears of Twilight.
I'm going to bonus action. I'm going to fly. So I'm... Hoy. I'll do 30 feet up so my aura still reaches the ground, but I also want to move my move. Can I do it like a diagonal, Justin, so I can get a little bit farther? How far can I get? I have a 30 feet of movement.
Right. So technically, you wouldn't move as far, but since we're already making your circular aura a square at this point, I'm not going to worry that much about it. Move 30 feet.
So
It's a big enough map that I don't care enough at this
5,
point.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Love it. Okay. That's my turn.
Bryn ascends to the sky, the Twilight box, radiating out from her, from the ground into the sky.
Oh, you guys. It's 1d6 plus 15.
You're level 15, turns out.
All right, done.
Okay. The next thing that happens then is from the back of the tower, a spark shoots off into the sky as the man in the back points in your general direction, and arcing out from him is this small spark that, as it lands, erupts in a fireball on the ground right between Myetharia and Jack. If I could have both of you making a dexterity saving throw, please.
Yeah, sure.
Dope. Oh!
Okay.
Hell yeah!
That's 20 total for me.
Ooh,
Nice.
Very nice.
Okay.
Both of you with pretty good rolls, and you both do succeed. So you do take half damage for that,
That rocks.
Just
I rolled a
gonna
natural
be pretty
18.
high.
which I rolled. I wish I could show this to you, but I rolled a 17 damage total on 8d6, which is 5 ones out of 8 dice.
That's rough, buddy.
Sorry.
So halved is 8 points of fire damage from that fireball.
You're
Wow.
right. Oh my gosh.
I did describe it
take
as a
half
small
of that.
spark, I guess. So it only was a small fireball, as it turns out. So yeah, 4 points to Jack after halving for his armor, and then 8 to Myetharia. And that is that man's turn. Jack, it is yours.
All right. Whew. 5, 10, 15. Well, 20, 25, 30. Let me reread something really quick because I think I misunderstood something. New spell.
Who dis?
Oh, that's good. Well, whatever. As I look back, I run past Myetharia, and I look back at her and say, well, actually, before I do this, so all the orcs in the tower, they can see us clearly, right?
Yep.
So for us to get into the tower, do we have to climb up it? Do we just walk into it? What's the story?
It's about 10 feet high. You could certainly try to athletics climb just the wall itself. You could use the stairs on the side there, or any other way that you want to get up there.
Entrance is on the tower.
Okay, so the bottom of the stairs is here.
Yep.
So you'd have to go up this way to get to the top to get to them.
Yeah, or you could just climb up through kind of the broken remnants that they're kind of using here. It's almost like the
Then would
top
you-
half of the tower is gone, so to speak, and they're manning what remains of it.
Yikes.
Oh man. All right. I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna look at Myetharia and say, "Trust me on this."
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
And I'm going to as I walk past her, I'm gonna touch her and perform some somatic components. And as I walk away, there's a line between us, this line of arcane energy. And I'm gonna say, "Tuck and roll." And I'm going to swing it like that, and the arcane whip is going to essentially throw her 90 feet.
Oh.
I'm casting Vortex Warp, and I'm going to throw her 90 feet. She's teleporting, technically.
No,
Two.
she's not, because then she takes fire damage. Hush.
Read.
So interesting to note. Well, we'll see.
I don't get ridiculous.
It's 90 feet, and it is teleportation. I did not think about the fact that she's going to take fire damage, but I want her to land right at the stairs so that she has some cover.
Okay. I'll take it.
So first of all, I will have you roll a d6 for her, just for the fire damage. I can roll it if you'd prefer. The other thing that you
He
had
rolls low. No. Rob rolls low.
2.
Nice.
Hey, no, I don't. I probably do.
The other thing that you
Yeah,
note
you do.
is she doesn't go quite as far as you would hope she would, because teleportation within this area of forbiddance is limited to 60 feet in distance, and therefore she goes 60 feet forwards. Before-
I'll still
All right.
take it.
All right.
I'll still take it.
The other option was that it fails, so I thought that I would give you the 60 feet as
Majority.
opposed to
No, I'll take it.
I'll take
Nothing.
I'll take it, yeah.
Yep, I'll take it. That's fair.
So
So she, like-
there's like that vortex. It like she like winks out of existence, appears 60 feet in the air as you like whip your hand forwards. And you're like, oh, that was kind of disappointing. But then she like
Not strong enough
appears
anymore.
still, effectively 70 feet.
Not disappointing to her.
forwards. Because it's 10 feet backwards, 60 feet forwards. I'm gonna give you the full 60 there, in front of you.
Appreciate.
And that is where
It's like,
she
thanks,
appears.
I was already running out of breath.
That's all I can do with my turn. So I'm gonna have kind of like Parallax out in front of me and my wand in my other hand, ready to
Cool. That's second level.
defend myself.
Yes.
Dang.
That's
Beautiful.
from my subclass.
Myetharia, it is you
Oh.
next, having appeared on the other end.
So the top part of the tower, is that where the stairs start or where they end? Just making sure.
The top is kind of the start.
Okay.
You're only gonna have to go up part of the stairs to actually make it in, just because of
Yeah.
how the stairs are.
Oh,
This is if the tower was full, it would go all the way around.
right.
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna say it's more like here is where the top of the stairs are.
All right. Can I still see them from where I'm standing right now?
Relatively well, yes. They're kind of, if
Because
they
I'm
peered
worried
over
that if
the
I
edge,
get-
they could see you.
Okay. Because I'm worried that if I, well, no, I want to shoot them because I'm
They
worried
would
that
have
if I
partial
get to the
cover.
bottom of the stairs. Okay. I'm worried if I get to the bottom of the stairs, I won't be able to see them at all to be able to shoot them.
You can shoot from where you are. They will have a little bit of cover, but not full cover. If you went to the bottom of the stairs, they would have full cover from you, and I don't even think I'd let you shoot it.
Yeah. Alright, well, Fighting Spirit doesn't specify that it's melee attacks, it's just weapon attack rolls.
It's what? Come again?
Go. Melee? Melee?
Melee?
It is 2 E's, it's me! Okay.
It's not. Anyway.
Okay. Bonus action, Fighting Spirit. Give myself the HP in a moment if it's not. Well, I'm not within.
You're not in her
Bryn's
aura, so
sphere.
yeah.
No, I'm nowhere close to that. And then I will shoot at the closer one again.
Okay, go for it. It's a
Advantage
slightly
on all
higher
these, so-
armor class, but not significant. You can certainly still hit
I
him.
rolled 10 and an 11, so 21 to hit.
Does hit.
Excellent. Oh, I rolled another 8 on that, so 13.
Very nice. Two solid
This
strikes.
green D8 is very favorite. It favors the D8. Favors the 8. So
Hurt yourself.
She's really struggling. There's a real
Words-
melee over
words are
there.
really tricky.
You got Rob good.
Oh my gosh. Okay, second one. Oh, this one really likes rolling 4s, evidently. Okay, that's 17, so 27 to hit.
Definitely hits.
Sorry, Justin, but I was cracking up in the other room.
You're welcome.
I'll use the red one this time. How's that?
You can use whatever the heck die you want to use. I don't care.
It feels like it's weighted, which is weird because the green D20 does not roll well.
Do not
that's a
get rid of
3,
a
so-
dice that you're rolling well. Is that what I'm understanding? Good
It's
gracious.
doing too well,
wait.
Steph. You need to calm down.
I'll roll it again
She
next
needs
time.
to
okay?
do
Fine.
less damage.
Oh my gosh. You're out of the group. We're done. Go get someone else. Get Josh to play your character. Go get him.
No! Oh, can you imagine him trying to do Myetharia's accent? Ugh.
I don't even care. changing.
All right,
dice.
How much damage was
It's
it?
eight piercing.
8 piercing. Got it.
Oh my goodness. All right, third one. 20 to hit.
Yep. Still hits.
Oh, this is my retribution. I rolled a green die and I got a 2. So
See?
so that's 7 piercing.
Well, amongst the arrow shots that you've peppered him with, it's hard to tell with the armor and with the cold and all this, but you swear that you do see, amongst the pin cushioning effect that's going on, some blood beginning to flow.
All right, and then I'm curious if I can move my character, which I don't think I can.
Just tell me what you want to do.
Oh, I can.
Oh,
There.
oh my
Up the
god.
stairs. I got it.
Perfect.
Ooh. I'm gonna close the web page.
Charging up to the
Yeah.
base of the tower, Myetharia preparing to scale and attack. Winry.
Stairs.
I'm going to try to move up to the tower and stealthily.
So you could normally move at half speed in
Okay.
order to stay stealthy.
So it would be
and you're hoping to stay out of line of sight to the best of your ability.
So
In
you
this
can only move
case-
like 1,000
not
feet.
possible.
Right, yeah, only half of 1,000. They are mainly looking this direction, so I will say that you have a good
Oh.
chance of being able to evade detection along
So
here.
each square is 20.
Each square, yeah, for you if you're going at half speed, yes, I guess.
So then I'll need to use feel and agility to make it.
So like you've done 20 feet there, which would be the equivalent of 40 feet so far.
No.
That's 35, so 70.
I have 55. I use feel and agility.
55.
110.
110, yeah. You can make it all the way up the stairs with 110.
I want to climb the wall.
Oh, well, you can attempt to climb up the wall with 110.
I might not make
Actually,
it.
you don't even have to make an attempt to climb up the wall. You are a cat
you're
who has a
wrong.
climb speed, and therefore you can climb the wall.
Yep, we'll do that.
All right, now you guys are there, so I gotta figure out what the heck I'm gonna do.
So you, at the base of this, looking up, begin climbing a few hands over a little bit, and then from below, like reach up with your weapon and attempt to like sling this guy around a little bit, beat him up.
Can I? I was gonna try to grab him.
Ooh, and
You
pulling
could
him
certainly
down.
attempt to
Let's-
grapple him if you wanted to. It
Cute,
would be
cute.
one of your attacks to
That
attempt to
sounds like
grapple.
strength.
It is,
Um.
typically.
I'm just gonna perch at the top and punch him.
Okay.
Oh, not good. 15.
15 does not hit, unfortunately. The first attack, you have advantage on the first one because you were hidden.
Huh?
You maintained your hidden status on the way
19
up.
plus 12.
That definitely hits.
Oh,
You got lucky to roll poorly on the first one that you
right.
had advantage on.
That's 12.
And then
And then I have fire and I have flashing. Flashing 7.
19.
Fire 3.
22 points of damage with the first strike.
And again.
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 19.
19 does hit.
15.
And with 2
And-
punches to follow, you don't even need to.
Nice.
After the 2 punches and the pin cushions of arrows, the first Regessian orc in the tower kind of falls out of the
Nice.
tower over Winry as she like punches it, rips him out, and tosses him over. There's a really great Wilhelm scream, yeah, in the background
she
as
just
he
did.
goes flying and lands off into the snowbanks.
Can I hop up?
I think you have just enough movement to make it to the top.
But I don't have. Oh, I can reach him. Maybe? And the squares are so tight.
Yes, you can reach him with your reach.
Okay.
Yes,
Then I will.
reach him with your reach.
Reach him with the reach.
I'll do flurry of blows.
Okay, 2 extra strikes. Which guy? The one that's manning the blitzer or
This-
the man with the longbow?
This one.
The one with the longbow. Got it.
Oh, not good. I rolled a 4 plus 12.
Well, a 16 is his armor class, and therefore you do still hit.
8 plus 7.
15. And
And 8.
23 points, including the fire.
And then one more.
You shred through people when they don't have fire resistance, you and Myetharia.
Right? That was only a 2. So that's not going to hit. 14.
14 does not hit, surprisingly.
Now I'm up here alone.
Against a bunch of archers in close range combat. Yep. That is, in fact, where you are. I don't know that they're that big of a threat.
They don't have knives. Okay, done.
But yeah. Rev.
All right, so I'm going to move here. Actually, no, what I'm going to do is as I get to the wall, I'm going to bonus action take a potion of spider climb.
Okay.
And then I'm going to run up the wall at a angle. And I should be able to get 30 feet up the wall and 15 feet over.
Perfect.
According to my hypotenuse calculations that I did. So I should have about a 30-foot advantage on this guy, height advantage. And he's just at the edge of my reach there, I believe, right?
I am good with you taking the shot from there for sure.
All right, and I'm going to take a goading shot here. So that's going to be a superiority die, and let's hope it hits. 16.
16 does hit.
Let me just check if it's. I add. Okay, support. I roll a superiority die to add to my damage. Okay.
Nice.
And he has to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save is a 14.
Not gonna make it. It's
Very
18.
nice.
So
he almost couldn't make it with his -1 wisdom.
hell yeah. And then let's see. I got oops. I rolled the wrong die, I think. Superiority die is an 8.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's an 8. Sorry. Let me roll that 8.
You're fine.
Oh,
Might be better.
A very pretty
might
one
be
there.
way worse.
Way worse. And so that's 1 plus. I haven't rolled my actual damage yet. I think just 14 damage. Actually, 14 damage is pretty good.
So 15 damage without sneak attack. Not bad for one shot.
Did I roll?
Unfortunately, Winry not quite fast enough.
Oh, I rolled the wrong one, so it's actually 12. 12 damage, not 14.
Okay.
12 plus 1, so it's 13 damage. On this guy. Ballista guy.
I got it. The Ballista Man.
And so he has to attack me on the next one or take a disadvantage on attack rolls.
Cool. Excellent.
And let me see. I think 30 feet up and... Yeah, okay. Let me see him try to navigate that ballista all the way over to where I'm at and point it up in the air because I know those are heavy machines. So good freaking luck, dude.
He's gonna give it a go. But we'll
I'm gonna
see.
say,
We'll
and I'm
see
gonna
how it
say,
turns out.
what should my goading be? Try me.
Ooh. Just do the Neo.
Yeah. And it probably looks kind of strange because I'm standing and shooting kind of up.
Yes. I love it.
No, that's not worth it.
Anything else on your turn?
All right, it's my turn. That's all I can
Very
do.
nice. Well,
30.
on their turn, they're going to start panicking in the tower, honestly. With Winry having gone up there, beat the crap out of one of them, started attacking the next one. He takes what he can, a step backwards, pulls out arrows, tries to thunk 3 of them at Winry at close range. Rolls pretty well, though. 27 on one. I did not give her a disadvantage because of it, so she does not also get a benefit from it.
This is her
There's a 16. I think that one misses.
Yep, I'll grab the first one and chuck it back.
Absolutely. You can.
Yes! Do it!
Well, at first I have to catch it.
Yep.
Damage reduced.
Yep.
And then if I
Roll
reduce it to
that.
0, then I can.
You're going to reduce it to 0. It's only 7 points of damage.
Then I will throw it back.
Go ahead and make a dexterity attack.
Does my
You should keep like a shuriken in your inventory just for using for this.
Well, I
because
rolled
it's effectively that.
a 3.
Ooh, well, that's probably going to miss, actually.
My dexterity is +5.
Yeah. And then even with proficiency, if you got it, I don't know if you do off the top of my head, but either way, it's not going to hit.
Well,
You do stop the damage.
tried.
You unfortunately
And it
don't
looks
stop
awesome.
or don't do any back.
Okay.
And
The
it's
other two
intimidating as
shots
hell.
were 24 and 27 to hit.
Uh-huh.
Boy.
9 points with the first one and 9 points with the second one.
Okay.
The other guy, even though he's panicked, just took a bolt from the wild blue yonder over there. Attempts
white?
to swing the ballista in that general direction. And humorously, he's going to spend his entire turn loading it and turning it because that is all he can do on his turn. But he's trying to aim in Rev's direction. He gets it cocked. Awesome. He's aiming up at you, and then that is it for his turn. Giant grabs another chunk of tower, walks forward a little bit, still at long range, will huck another stone in Jack's general direction. No, he's going to throw it at Bryn because he sees Birdie flying in the air. Wants to take it out with gigantic rock. That seems hilarious.
Does that make her a more difficult target because she's floating in the air?
He's already got disadvantage for long range. Don't keep going.
Nice.
He rolls an 18 and a 16. So with the lower one, a 25 to hit with the rock.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh.
Wait a second.
Oh, I didn't give you your temporary hit
he's
points.
Not even close. Can't do nothing about it.
19 temporary hit points.
Whoa!
The rock comes flying in your direction. It deals 24 points of bludgeoning damage.
It was the majority of my temporary hit points. So
slam! A big rock comes flying in. He then also will spend his remaining action here to pick up his, not pick up, but draw out his great battle axe and position himself at the side of the tower, looking down at Winry, or looking across at Winry. He's about the same size as you are when you've got your like 10 plus height pedestal. And yeah, he's eyeing you up for next turn. But Bryn,
can I just throw this?
Don't worry, I'll get to him
He grabs
first.
a chunk of the tower, throws it at flying Bryn. It hits her square. The dust clears, the pieces fall, and she's still just floating there.
Are you
Nothing
trying
happens.
to hurt your wife's character even more?
kind of.
It's awesome.
You trying to have her like fall out of the sky or something?
No, I'm saying that's what happened, and it
Okay.
was awesome.
Okay.
Bryn, it's you.
Is using our tattoos considered a leveled spell? Or is it like it just counts as a bonus action?
We talked about this a while ago.
I don't remember what the rule is,
I'm
but
pretty sure what we said was it's still casting a leveled spell.
I think that you still are considered as casting the spell.
Because I keep
I
bringing up the wand of fireball, and then casting fireball is 2 fireballs in 1 turn. That can't work.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, I see what you mean.
well, I could do this turn then. I can't do
Oh,
this.
hey, you could.
Yeah, okay.
That'd be funny.
All right. I'm going. Is this to
Down.
move? Down.
There you
Gosh,
go.
dang it. Okay. So we're gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then so that's my movement. 60 feet. Banishment, charisma,
Oh, interesting.
20. Ooh, charisma, 20.
Natural 20 for a 21.
And I'm not within 60 feet, so I
Yes,
can't.
I love the fact that he has a +1 to his charisma. The fact that he even has charisma.
This is a slightly charismatic giant.
Ooh, not fifth level, not fifth
Just
level.
charismatic enough to, and oblivious perhaps, to be able to resist and ignore the banishment attempt.
Well, that sucks.
It's okay. We'll deal with him.
Well, now it's just more of
Spent
Use-
a pretty high level spell to
Yeah.
have it biff.
Yep.
You
I'm
got any
sorry.
bonus actions?
Nope, because they're leveled spells. Will you stop shoving me out of the way? Okay, I'm done.
You take up 90% of the space when it's your turn.
I'm out.
Okay. Winry, the person furthest from you that's up in the tower, I guess, wearing the skull mask
The
up there,
scariest.
says a few words, reaches out a hand towards you, and I would like for you to please make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Which I have advantage on?
Yes.
Because of
Yeah,
yours
Everybody
you do,
does
yes.
except for me.
or Bryn. Uh, 20 total.
Very nice. You think that this probably is a weaker Inquisitor in some way, shape, or form, because so far he has ineffectually attempted to hold you in place and thrown the world's smallest fireball at your back line.
Loser!
As he, like,
Aw.
looks confused, he's really still trying to shake off the effects of the entire world getting nuked from orbit. He has no clue what's happening. Jack, it's your turn. He just looks sad.
It's okay, buddy.
All right. I just measured, but then I didn't track where it goes. So I'm gonna go right there. Zoop.
Guys, I got Takasi now that we're
You
know
do?
almost done with the big giant maps.
Who says
Do
we're
I have-
almost done? We're gonna suffer
Do
a
I have
little while
line of
longer.
Do I have line of sight on either of these two?
Yes. They would have
Both
partial
of them?
cover for a spell attack roll, but not for a saving throw. It doesn't matter. You do have line of sight.
They're both gonna have cover.
Yes.
So spell attack roll.
It only gives them a little bump to whatever,
Right.
like to their AC. It is not like a disadvantage situation.
Boy, oh boy. All right. I was gonna shoot one of them. I'm still gonna shoot one of them. It still makes the most sense. I don't want to go mano-a-mano with another big guy, which seems to be my thing recently. Is getting singled out by giant creatures and having to duel them. I'm gonna pull back, parallax, and thrust him forward. I'm just gonna lean into it, guys. I'm just
Yep.
gonna lean in.
Yep.
They
They always say the sword is the most phallic of all weapons.
Oh my god.
I'm shooting a static bolt at the guy that's in front of Winry. This guy right here. And I rolled a 28 to hit.
Cheese and crackers.
I'm assuming a 28 hits.
It does hit.
For 17 damage.
Very nice.
And that's my whole turn because I can't move any further.
He's trying to, like, he loads this ballista, starts trying to point it towards Rev to aim, and then just like starts shaking from this electricity coursing through him instead. Things are not going well for this whole party, basically, except for this giant who just winged the bird Bryn in the distance.
And
Made
like,
a bitch ass save.
yeah, made a save. Pretty good save.
Yeah.
Outside of that, anything else, Jack?
Nope. That's it.
Then Myetharia, it is your turn.
Where on the stairs does it open to this floor?
Oh,
Here, give or take.
well,
19.
Okay.
You can certainly make it up and in their faces, should you choose to.
Yes. My
Inline
question
grill.
is, could I make it to the opposite side of the tower? Say where the giant is.
what?
Not all the way across the top of it? No. So it's
How far
15
is
feet
that?
to the entrance.
15 feet to the entrance. Okay.
And then you would need another 25 feet to get across the top of the tower if that was your goal.
All right. I'm going to.
Alternatively, you
I
could do
still-
some cool stuff like
still
running
have
up the stairs a little further and then like jumping down behind them or something like that. That would totally be a thing that could happen also.
Yeah, that could be a thing. Could hear the enthusiasm in my voice. Yeah,
Yeah, apparently not.
sure.
Yeah, yep.
Not a
Oh,
good
I just
thing.
have plans. I just have plans that I want to do.
You
And
do what
they're
you
not
want. Just
So
tell me what you want to do.
I'm gonna go up to there to where the entrance is, and see what's going on. I saw like this guy get thrown out the window behind me. Winry's got this well in hand.
Hand wraps.
Hand wraps.
Ew.
Yeah.
That was terrible, man.
All wrapped up.
Yeah,
Sorry, I
yeah.
just watched an
Anyways,
episode of a live show where they were punning on tree puns for like a half an hour
Oh.
straight.
That's easy. There are so
Tree
many tree
puns.
puns. I'm going to run across, just full run, dash, action surge, jump out, and with first I'm gonna switch to swords.
Okay. Yep.
And then I'm going to jump out and hopefully cling to this giant with my swords.
Amazing.
Thank you.
We're going full attack on Titan here.
Yes, we
and
are.
He's just gonna come flying across here. That dude has a bow out anyway. The Inquisitor has no clue what's happening as you go flying past him. Just go jumping out, two hands raised like
You've
Shadow of
got
the
this one, Ray.
Colossus, diving at this gigantic creature's
Yep.
face/neck area to the best of your ability. Go for it. I will say, as long as you land with an attack, you can cling onto that weapon as it digs into him.
Okay.
That
Great.
was dope.
Let's see if I can do that.
Let's see if you can do it.
First attack is let me check because I keep forgetting. I got a extra bump to my attacks now with my swords, so it's a plus 12 now. So that is 15 to hit.
15?
Yes.
15
I rolled
is exactly what you need to hit.
Face.
Okay, great. All right. That's cocked. This is. I have
For
this
what
little
it's
tray
worth.
now.
Yeah.
It keeps getting caught on the edges instead of just on a straight map. What were you gonna say?
For what it's worth for you, Rev, a creature that is within a huge creature space like that is within 5 feet for sneak attack.
Hey,
Thank you.
you're welcome. That
Did you-
is 10 slashing on that one.
Very nice. The sword digs in as you hang from it as the second one.
Yeah, that's 25 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Another 8 slashing.
Very
And
nice.
third hit. Ooh, nice. It's a
It's a lot. Yes,
32
it hits.
hit.
It hits.
30.
Yep.
That is Gosh, I think I only added +5 to the last one because I rolled a 3. So add an extra one to the last one, so it was 9 instead of 8 damage. And this one is 11.
I'll add 1 to this one because it's way easier for me to do.
I had to switch my mind. I had to switch my mind from doing the bow bonus to the sword bonus. And I think that's all I can do. I did movement, dash, action surge. I technically couldn't do another bonus action because
No, you changed weapons too.
Yeah, action surge is just an additional action.
Yeah.
Not a whole nother
So
turn.
I mean, the idea is like you drop the crossbow on the ground, or the bow on the ground. You draw your 2 swords out. You come charging across the room, running up the ballista, basically to jump off of it, dig the 2 swords in, and then just start like climbing with them, basically up as you're like digging them into his chest.
That is really cool.
100%. Yes, just what I wanted. I was a little sad that Bryn was casting banishment, but I'm like, no, this is a good thing. We'll get rid of him.
It's beneficial
and then it failed,
for us,
and I
but
was
it's
just
sad.
like, oh, happy and sad that it failed.
I'm looking forward to next turn
of you, Myetharia.
when you cast your
I'm
bonus
very
action to light
reckless.
your swords while they're inside this creature's chest.
Unless he
Anyway,
grabs her and flings her like a bug.
Which also could happen. Winry, it's your turn.
I'm gonna go after the ballista guy.
Okay. He is distracted, looking past you towards Rev.
Mm-hmm.
His hair is standing on end.
18.
Does hit. I barely need you guys to roll for any of these enemies in this particular fight.
13.
I don't know why I keep typing that. There's going to be 2 more numbers to add to it.
6 slashing. 9 fire.
28 points of damage on the first one. This dude is
Nice.
looking rough.
Again.
I could leave them all to you.
27.
Definitely hits.
13. Bludgeoning.
Is enough,
And
actually. The fire is just bonus at this point as you leave behind another charred corpse.
And then I'll go continue this one.
Are you going to move forward so that you don't have to use key points?
Yes. And then I'll use Flurry of Blows.
Go for it. 2 more strikes.
26.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Nice.
7 plus 8.
15.
And 7 fire.
22 points
Oh, one more.
of damage on the first one. And the last
12
strike.
plus 12, 24.
Sorry.
10 bludgeoning. 8 fire.
18. The last man left a ruined man, but he is still standing, though he's like holding his bow defensively in front of him. Just blood flying around him, burning. Like armor, and his hair is on fire from the attacks. He's in rough shape, but he is still alive.
Sit.
And Rev, climbing on the wall, it's you next with your sniper position.
I'm gonna go. Oops.
He's so high.
I'm gonna go up another 20 feet, so I'm 50 feet.
Probably about as high as the fortress is going to go. Most of it goes downwards, and so that's probably about as high as you can be.
Okay, then yeah, I guess I'm just gonna be almost. Can I just get on top of it and like post up?
Yep.
So
Absolutely.
then I can.
I'm not going to move you because otherwise you'd see inside. So.
Oh, okay. Well, actually, I'm gonna just be right here because that's gonna give me, I think. Yeah. So 60 feet there. I'm going to bonus action apply a poison, serpent poison, which I have a couple of.
How long does that last for?
Serpent poison?
Oh, you have a couple of. Okay. Sorry, I thought you were busting out a big one, and I was
No, it's-
just gonna.
No, it's not a big one. It's. I doubt it's even going to hit him. But I'm gonna, every little bit helps.
Absolutely.
And I'm gonna shoot him.
Which him?
Oh, the giant.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
Advantage.
Okay. Also, I wanted to use goading attack again, if you don't mind.
Absolutely.
So I'm gonna.
He doesn't get
Myetharia's
advantage, but he gets
Doesn't
sneak
get
attack.
You get sneak
Oh.
attack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Myetharia's not grappling him or anything like this because
Advantage gives him sneak attack.
effectively, yeah,
Yeah. So 25 to hit.
definitely hits.
Boom.
Big target.
Yeah, let's see it.
And let's do the damage. Should be really nice.
50 plus, 50 plus.
All right, let's see here. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. The dice is like in the corner. It was like
It's not stopping.
Yeah, I was like and finally it stopped. All right. All right. Only 26 damage, man.
Oh.
That sucks.
A rough sneak attack roll there.
He has to
16
roll
on the
he has to
sneak
roll a
attack.
DC for the poison.
What is the D? Or what? It's con, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Constitution.
Yeah.
Okay. 21.
Yeah, he saves. I didn't think
It
that
is
was
like
gonna
his
Stop it with
one.
the 21s, Justin.
One of his two good stats, Constitution and Strength. Turns out giants are proficient in those two things,
It was worth a
and
shot.
apparently one charisma save. That's what he's got in him.
That's all he's got.
When he rolls a nat 20,
he needs to
yeah.
make a wisdom saving throw against my goading attack, by the way.
Goading attack. Oh, you didn't roll the goading attack damage either.
Oh, thank you.
Add that in there. The man's a genius. He's a savant. He rolls a 22 on his wisdom save.
He saves. This guy is pulling. He's definitely carrying this team on his back right now. He is the
He's
only
doing
one.
his best.
He is putting
He's
the
the
only
one doing anything.
only effort. Okay, and 7 extra damage there for a total of 30.
Add 7. You don't have to
3.
worry about the number that it was.
33 damage.
Perfect.
And that is my turn.
Excellent.
Nice.
Their turns. There's only one of them remaining, this Regessian archer here. He is frankly terrified. He's going to toss his bow down, draw out his sword, and he's going to do his best to slash at Winry on his way past, basically. Taking some attacks at you as he tries to run.
Oh.
17, 15,
Nope.
26.
Yep.
Does score a lucky hit for 9 points of piercing
Just hit.
damage before he attempts to run out the top side of this room, leaving your zone or your area of effect, whatever, opportunity attack area.
Uh-huh.
If you would
Threatened
like to,
area.
it is your reaction. Threatened area, thank you.
Yep.
Area of
You're going all
21.
Pathfinder.
Wow. Actually,
What'd you
I don't
say?
even know if that's
21,
Does hit. I
Noise.
don't think you need to roll damage. I'm pretty sure he's dead.
9 plus
dead already.
7.
Nice.
16. Oh, I feel
Slashes
bad.
you and you bop him.
He
Don't
takes
feel
3
bad, it's
swipes, like
okay.
1, 2. The third one scores a lucky hit as he runs away, and then just wham, punch right to the back of his neck, basically, with this flaming
An elbow. She just
yeah, or whatever, just to the back of the neck. He just crumples in a heap onto the ground. There's a third body added to the list here in this particular encounter. It is then the Frost Giant's turn. On his turn, he is going to attempt to grab Myetharia, which is a strength check. He does get advantage on this because he is 2 sizes bigger than you.
Do I get to roll like something to avoid?
You get to roll you get to roll an athletics check
Oh, I'm great at those.
against his athletics.
Let me see. I have advantage against on strength. Well, these are saving throws. Wait, no checks as well. Pushed, moved, or knocked down. He's trying to move me.
Sure, I'll allow that. I'll allow it.
Okay.
So normal grapple, I would not say, but because he's so big, I think that you do get this because he's going to be moving you.
Sorry. Well, I rolled a 19 and a 7, so I think that's as good as I'm going to get. It's just athletics check.
Yep.
So that's an 18.
Oh,
Oh, jeez.
well, he rolled a 27.
Yep, it's fine. It's okay. It's whatever. Yep.
As I see him reaching over to grab Myetharia, I'm gonna point my wand at him and cast silvery barbs on him and make him roll again.
Oh.
Well, he hasn't had a chance to do this, so the Inquisitor is going to say, "This is something I can do," and he's going to actually rebuke your magic and stop the silvery barbs instead.
It was worth a
You
try.
know what?
Sure.
I'll give it to you, buddy.
Yeah.
He needed that.
You got me. I make a big show of it. Ah, drat.
Yeah, make a big show so he feels a little bit better about himself.
And so he's going to take Myetharia, and he is going to chuck Myetharia at the birdie that is flying through the air.
Oh,
Instead of a ranged rock attack, he's going to throw Myetharia at her.
Hilarious.
Cool.
Still with disadvantage because it is still long
How much
range.
bludgeoning damage do I do to
Hold
her?
on.
Wait, I want to say something.
You want to say something?
Oh, Rob was gonna mute it because he's mad at me. Can I catch her?
Well, it's only a 17 to hit.
No. Could she
So
grab
he
on like?
misses.
But okay, so. But can I like? With my
I know-
reaction or something, try and like put a hand out so that she doesn't fall.
No.
I guess.
So here's what you could do. She's going to take damage as though she got hit with a rock.
Okay.
You could try to catch her bodily and take half of the damage and split it between the two of you
That is.
as your reaction.
I was thinking the same exact thing,
I
Justin.
think I would try and catch her.
Okay. So I'm going to roll damage normally, and I'm going to split it in half and give half to each of you as you effectively fail purposefully the saving throw or the AC check here, trying to get hit with the Myetharia boulder flying through the air.
I see her coming and sort of like move myself.
Ooh, I rolled pretty good though. 36, so 18 to each of you. Therefore,
Oh boy.
not going to break through Bryn's temporary hit points, but at least Myetharia, it does do damage to you. And perhaps more interestingly, you do also go flying across the map.
Again.
Fine.
That house
Yeah,
will look
fine.
hilarious.
Oh, she did it with my bow. Oh well.
But she successfully caught her. Was Myetharia going to take damage when she landed?
Yeah.
She was going to take the rock throw damage.
Hey,
Like
that's my
the-
second time getting thrown.
The amount of damage that she would have taken by getting hit by the rock, she was going to take being thrown as the rock also.
So nice. Okay.
That's
so
how
that
I
was
decided to do it.
That was a good move then to like kind of split the damage and like give her
Myetharia,
Yeah,
the
because
player or the
it absorbed
ball?
half of the damage into Bryn's temporary hit points as opposed to Myetharia's face.
Not to mention it was
I'm
just
in
a really
her, I'm
nice
in
thing
her-
to do.
Yeah,
That's what-
yeah,
that's
very
what I
nice
tried.
of you.
And at that, it is nice person, nice thing to do's turn.
Oh, shit.
Bryn, as you kind of you have Myetharia clinging to you, like riding
Oh,
you like a.
Okay.
You said you
I
caught
didn't
her.
know if, well, I thought what it was is
You could
since
drop
she
her if you
temporarily
wanted.
missed- No, that
Yeah.
I tried to catch her, but since like I sort of broke her momentum, and I thought that she like still went down, but it's fine. I caught her.
Up to you.
Well, poop. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. So with my move, I'll do like another.
Wait a second. If you weren't gonna catch her, did you just like see her coming and just lower your shoulder to stop her?
Ouch.
Just check her to the ground.
Myetharia's on the ground. Wind totally knocked out of her. She's got a few broken ribs.
Yeah, instead of being a nice thing to do, you actually double the damage that she took because
24.
So we'll say as part of your movement, if you're going to move, or if not, just kind of let
Yes,
Myetharia down
I'll
gently,
go down. Yeah.
and then swoop back up to where you want to be. We're playing this one fast and loose with the rules.
Next? All right, I'm going. So it's like the one time I didn't plan my turn because every time I plan my turn, it sucks. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, here we go. 25.
Yeah, if you like right click as you're moving, it will give you the distance as you go.
30.
I don't know what that is on a touchpad.
Okay.
Suck.
And then knowing what's going on, knowing that Winry's got the squishy guy covered, and Rev's been pelting the giant, I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt at the giant. Yes, that is
Go
what
for
I'm
it.
going to do.
Make the attack.
Um, 16.
16 hits. He's a big target.
If it didn't hit, I was gonna be so sad. Okay, 46. 1, 2. Not only 3, 4. And the next attack on the giant has advantage.
Ooh.
16 damage.
Very nice.
Oh shit! I just realized what I did. Can I not move that far?
What did you did?
I moved really close to the giant.
Yeah, but now you also have everybody in your bubble except.
But I can
Winry.
still move.
You don't have to be
Yeah.
that close if you don't want to.
Yeah, I don't want to be that close. I moved up. Oh wait, I
Just
need
stay
it.
on the
Oh, if I
same
did guiding bolt,
horizontal
it really
line.
doesn't matter. Yeah. Go, just like I let her down because then Rev's still in. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do.
All right.
Oh, hold on 1 second. One more second.
Yep.
How far? 75. Nope. Okay, I changed my mind again. 75, 70, 60. I'm gonna go back where I was. Okay, I'm
All
doing
right. Perfect.
it. Okay, cool. I'm done.
All right.
Nope, that's too many d6.
Winry, the man is. I say, that worked. This time for sure. And this time he's going to try once more to cast Hold Person on you. Could you please make a Wisdom saving throw?
Yup.
Advantage.
Yup. 2. 6
Oh
plus
boy.
2 plus
Oh.
5. 13.
You have your boon thing.
That's not. Oh, is that wisdom?
Like a mind-altering effect.
Doesn't that just give advantage?
Mm-mm.
It lets you re-roll, I think.
Me reroll.
So you could reroll
Even
one
if
die in
low.
addition. I will say a 13 is a failure.
I will roll again.
Better do it.
All right.
Roll better.
Although it does say a mind-affecting effect, is it?
Oh, I guess
Hold person isn't a mind affecting.
Hold Person is
Well,
not
it's
typically a
wisdom.
mind person.
You
It's having
roll
her
saving.
roll wisdom, though.
Boy, that's a really broad
I don't
net
even know
to
if I
be,
would save
to be
anyway.
laying.
Sure is.
15. It would be 17.
I always
I
think
feel
it's
like
wisdom, but then I gotta remember.
paralyzed is not typically going to be mind-altering effect. So I think that
the signal can't reach your brain.
yeah, I don't think that's normally what I think that's going for. So I'm going to say no. You fail. You are in fact paralyzed at this point in time.
Okay.
You don't need to spend your use of that ability though.
Okay.
At least.
Oh, you get unlimited
And he
use.
gives a little cheer of success, and then he looks around and he sees all the corpses of his friends on the ground next to him that were supposed to take advantage of this effect, and gets a little sad.
Just imagine him doing like a little fist bump, like, yeah.
I did what I
Wait.
could, and now Jack, it is your turn next. He's probably not going to get to hold concentration until after someone can hit you, so we'll see.
Oh yeah, babe. I'm gonna static bolt that guy.
All right.
25.
Definitely hit.
Ooh.
Get wrecked, loser.
Oh, you
Dang.
do a lot of
Not bad.
damage.
Ooh. 23 damage? That
That's
almost
a lot of
maxed out.
damage. He still rolled a 17 though, so he does maintain his concentration at least.
Oh, I just wanted to hit him.
You definitely hit him. He looks quite rough, actually, humorously.
Jeez. It's up.
Yeah.
19.
Yeah, I got 19. And I come running up to try to close the distance a little bit more. That's it.
Okay. Myetharia, you're on the ground a long
Yeah.
ways away now.
Yeah, that's a thing. Shucks. Alright, well, I'll move 30 feet at least.
Oh, she doesn't have her bow.
Yep.
I'd said I stored it, but then Justin's like, you dropped your bow, and I'm like, okay, well.
In order
can't
to make
store
the
it.
action economy work, you needed to have
Yeah.
dropped it.
Yeah.
You can't
I
stow
should
it.
have just taken all of mobile.
You can stow it, but it requires another action, and therefore
Yeah.
you wouldn't have been able
an
to make
action,
it.
not a bonus action.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Do I want to use any of my? Oh,
I already tend to give you 2 swords for the price of 1 action for both you and Rev whenever you do that. So
You're so magnanimous, Justin.
hand rules suck. Okay,
let's see.
when they're not being
5,
tracked
10,
well
15,
by a
20,
system or anything.
30.
I like this move, Justin. That's your hand wave move.
Oh gosh. Don't know what
Okay,
I
I'm
want to do.
gonna say this though, Becca. I didn't shoot the
Yeah.
giant because he's got Bryn hit him with guiding bolt, so I was trying to leave the advantage for Rev so he can get sneak attacky.
He's
I don't know
welcome
if you can
to.
do
I don't
anything
know.
Anyway.
I
Yeah, she
don't
can't
think
get
I
to him.
can.
You
Can't
can
get to
double
him.
move to
Alright.
get next to him, but then I don't
Yeah,
think you
that'd
can
be
make an
it.
attack.
Let me check my hit points real quick. Okay. Well, for one thing, I'm gonna use my second wind.
Good idea.
Yeah. A D10. Some healing in. Okay. 7, 13, so that's 20 extra hit points. That's good.
Very nice.
Whoops. Nope. That's not good. And I think how's he looking? Like, is he looking rough or
He's starting to look rough, yeah. I think the last
Fresh
time I
as
said
a-
is starting to bleed a little bit.
Alright, let me see how far this is. I can see him.
You should throw a rock at him.
3 feet.
At advantage.
Yeah, don't.
At advantage.
Please don't make it
Eh.
up to the plan B.
1 point of damage. You know what? I'm gonna do compel duel on him.
Oh, okay.
He ignores everybody else.
Wisdom. Correct.
Wisdom save 15. Yep.
I mean, this man historically good on wisdom saving throws.
He's
and
historically
similar.
good on all saving throws, dude. This guy is
He
impenetrable.
rolls
gotta
a
roll bad
20
once.
total. His
Oh.
wisdom save.
On! This
Justin's cheating.
He's so smart.
He is!
He
He
thinks it's funny.
is!
So 17 plus 3, as he has proficiency apparently in wisdom saves. Plus 0 wisdom score, plus 3 saving
A
throws.
smart giant.
He's so smart.
Smart. Why?
I'm trying to think of what this guy's story is. Like,
I think that he just doesn't understand anything that's happening. So, like, Myetharia's saying
helps.
words to him that he doesn't actually understand. And he's just
so
like,
when the beam came down,
Yeah,
he took like
whatever.
a blunt hit to the head, and so now he's just like dazed. Like he can't hear anything.
oh, that would have been so cool if he had, like, this chunk of magic rock stuck in his head,
Yeah.
and therefore he's, like, ignores
Oh,
all
boy.
of mental effects or something.
He hasn't even noticed it yet.
It's a great idea. I'm gonna note
Alright,
that
well, I'll
one
just
down.
yell at him, like, fight me! Don't fight any of them! And then I see he's just ignoring me, basically.
Yeah, he looks at you like a gnat, basically buzzing around his His knee.
I
He's
mean,
like, yeah, whatever.
maybe I've convinced him. You know, maybe I
He's
didn't
like,
need
don't
to
make me
compel
throw you
maybe
again.
Maybe he'll just attack me anyways. Right, that's my entire turn.
19 temporary hit points.
Whoa. 19.
Pretty good.
Goodness.
Nice. I'll
Winry,
help when he throws me for next
Huh?
time.
on your turn,
Mm-hmm.
you can't move or
Yep.
speak.
Yep.
Yeah. So unless there's something really interesting that you want to do without any actions or reactions,
Without any.
No pressure.
no move,
with-
no speak, no action, no reaction. I'm not sure what else
No
you can really
action.
do.
No,
Bonus
I
action?
don't. I was
Please
gonna
roll
send a
something.
message to Jack in my head, but that's an action. Or sending.
Yep.
I think it
Yeah, you
is.
can't even do that.
Yep.
Yep.
Mm.
Well, at the end of your turn, you can make another wisdom saving throw at
Okay.
least.
Roll good.
Natural
You have
20,
advantage.
25,
Don't need the
27.
advantage. You are no longer paralyzed.
Phew.
Nice.
Hold on.
And the Inquisitor kind of looks down at his hand like, wait, what? That's all? And then Rev,
6 seconds.
it's you.
Does my poison? It's 3 darts, right?
Yes, that's what we'd said
Okay.
before.
Also,
All right.
the
I'll
giant
take.
gets advantage.
I get advantage against the giant.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Guiding
There
bolt
we
for guiding bolt. Yeah. First
You're
attack.
welcome.
Ooh, rolled a 1 and then a natural 20. Oh my gosh, that was insane! Let's go!
The roller coaster.
Oh, that's amazing.
Waking up my
Double.
kids over here.
Don't wake them.
Oops. All right, so 31 damage. He has
Nice.
to roll.
That's not
Um.
doubled.
Is that double?
Oh yeah, you're right. It's
Double.
not. It's
Yeah,
not
'cause you
double.
crit.
So.
Whoa. Yeah, double the dice.
62 minus 6,
62
right?
casual points of damage.
62 minus 6.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're right. Yep.
56.
56.
Casual
50,
points of
56.
damage. He rolls
Very
a
nice.
15 on his con check.
Yeah, he saves.
Saving throw, sorry.
Yeah, he saves the
Fun
con.
loving.
He does not
He's the
notice.
best ever.
And
Yes, saved it
I mean the
for
poison
me.
is like a 10 DC. It's like just if I can get lucky. I mean,
Yeah.
what is his Constitution save?
8. So
Yeah,
you'd have
I'm
to
not.
roll a 1.
He
I mean, I
has to
just
roll a natural
I just
one.
figured it would be like something if I could get lucky with.
Well, if you shot the Inquisitor, he's only got a 2, so. Just saying.
Well, why would I do that?
I'm not saying for this shot. I'm saying in the
That's
future.
not
but-
correct.
That's true. He's not doing anything useful, just wasting a couple of spell slots.
Get rid of them. Someone wants you to
I'm
take
trying
him
to
out
think-
of the map.
I'm trying to think about how I got lucky on this one, though. Except for maybe that, like, I slipped or something, and then like ended up like shooting up in the air,
Oh.
and it went like up,
Oh, I see.
up, and then went back down. Maybe. Like I was like trying to readjust my positioning, and I kind of slipped on the ice on this wall.
I like the idea that you were still in the process of reloading it and had an accidental discharge, and it
Yes.
was just like absolutely perfect, straight in the eye.
Yeah, something like that. Anyway, all right, that's my turn.
Totally meant to.
Very
wait.
nice.
Oh,
Yeah, you know what? That's
get-
my turn. I'm not gonna. Oh, I'm in
you get
your.
17 temporary hit points.
Am I in your sphere?
You were just barely.
I'm 50 feet up. Oh, and yeah, you're flying, so I guess I would be. Yeah.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
How much?
17.
All right, that's my turn.
Well, the giant, not understanding what's being said, but seeing this small gnat coming running back towards him,
Yay!
will turn in your general direction, and with this massive hewing axe, swings twice at Myetharia from distance. Myetharia, you got 2 strikes coming.
Okay.
They are 15 on the first one, not very good, and a
Not very
natural 20 on the second one.
Yikes.
Oh boy.
Hang on a second.
Oh.
No, let me have this.
No, I will not let you crit.
No, the giant succeeded at everything. You may not have this.
Uh,
Took my fourth
I'm gonna
little
do
spell.
Chronal Shift on him.
Is this a spell?
No, it is
Okay,
an ability.
it's an ability. Okay, I just want to make sure.
Screw you, Inquisitor guy.
Yep, just was gonna have some fun otherwise.
Let him have something.
He starts to swing down at her, and then I throw some chrono magic at him, and his this is an axe
Yep.
that he has. It kind of like goes back in time for a second that he has to try to swing again.
Come on,
just have to
second 20.
No. You've had
All
too
right,
many
that's still pretty
natural
good.
20s tonight.
25 to hit.
Oh shoot. Man,
Well,
my
cancel the
defensive
crit.
only-
I can't do much more than
Yeah,
that.
you did. My defensive duelist only puts it up 5, so nope. That doesn't work. Yep, hits.
Big man goes down in one blaze of glory here as I get to roll big dice. Not a huge
boy.
number though. 24 points of slashing damage
Yeah, that's
Okay.
like nothing.
with the one great
I
axe
mean,
strike that does land.
It Bryn's temp hit points that makes
Right,
it a
yeah.
Forgot
lot
about those.
softer.
Doesn't really
Yeah,
make a
softer.
huge difference.
Still stop the crit.
Yep.
Yeah, you did. That was major.
You're up,
Thank you.
Chief.
Well, I mean,
Oh,
to be
maybe.
fair, that roll there would have been instead like 43 points of damage or something like this, which is a little bit more
Yeah.
substantial on the critical.
Yeah,
But
it was worth it.
that is the end of Frost Giant's turn, as he has done his best, but he is staggered greatly, just bleeding all over, having done his berserking best. Bryn, it is you.
All right. So I don't think we've ever encountered this because, big maps. Does the temporary hit points go away, like if you're removed from my aura?
No,
I think
Okay.
it lasts for a minute is what we
it lasts for a minute, yeah.
20, 25, 30. I'm gonna Sacred Flame the Giant. Dex 20.
This is where he dies. Oh, he literally cannot succeed. 14.
Even if you roll the natural 20
He has
again.
a -1, so he still would have failed.
Nice. We found something that he can't succeed at.
He's dead. You
13
can roll the
points
damage.
of damage.
He's dead. He had 3 hit points left.
Nice.
Humorously,
Do I need to worry about which direction he's falling?
yeah, he falls like a tree directly on Myetharia, dealing.
I just need to ask,
No, with the Sacred Flame, he just gets blasted by additional magic and drops to his knees, the large axe falling from his grip as he collapses into the snow in a big poof of extra puffy snow into the air.
It's my turn.
Soft landing.
Kill the giant, MBD.
No big deal.
The Inquisitor now, not quite sure what to do, all by himself, says,
Never surrender.
no, quite the opposite. So, I can't, just go, please. And he just turns around and sits down on the ground, not looking at you anymore, doing his best to just hide in the corner. Pretend you're not there.
Interesting.
That's all he does on his turn.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Trying to make us feel bad for
Are
punching
we,
him.
are we pretty much out of initiative then, since he's pretty much surrendered?
Yep, I think it's your choice at this point what you want to do to this poor man.
Okay, I'm gonna start
Well,
running up.
my
And I'm gonna
fault.
say, "Don't hand him his mask before it breaks." Let me have a whole one for once.
He does, in fact, possess an Inquisitor's mask.
I'm gonna walk up to him
In
and
his stat
take his
sheet.
mask. Take his
He-
mask
Willingly
And his
gives
claw.
it to you. The surprising
and his
thing...
claw.
Sure, you can have the hand claw. It is a very standard hand claw. But the surprising thing, underneath the mask, it is a human.
Yep.
Hey, buddy.
But he
I'll
just
take
kind of
those
like
things.
hands it over backwards, not as you kind of call for it. He sets it on the ground behind him, and he just like stays there.
How young does he look?
He does have pretty extensive scarring, but beyond that, you'd probably estimate him only, well, I guess for you as an elf, he's younger than you, but probably mid-30s, upper 20s, that sort of range.
Okay.
I'm almost halfway to having 4 full sets of Inquisitors gear.
You're almost halfway to 4.
Yeah. I've got 4 claws, 2 sets of armor, and 2 masks. I guess I'm beyond halfway.
You
Anyway.
building something?
Yeah, I'm
No, I'm just-
confused why
We could
this
create
is.
undead and we could put them in.
That's
For
fine.
Oh,
Dress him up.
I love that.
As I'm taking the mask, I'll say, I want to put Parallax, like, you said he's turned away from us and, like, sat down.
Yeah.
Yep.
I want to put Parallax, like, the flat of the sword, like, on his shoulder, like that. And I'm going to say,
Arise, Knight Inquisitor.
you are,
no,
no.
no.
You are not. You impressed us so much with your magical prowess. What do we have waiting for us inside?
Mostly flunkies and experiments.
Flunkies?
I don't
Oh.
know what happened inside. It depends on if anything is loose.
Which can you give us directions to?
It's not that big a complex. It
Then I
depends
say-
on what you want. Our beds were, not too far in.
Why would we want their beds?
Is Kreven
Where's the
here?
difference?
Yes. He leads the efforts. Him and his wife.
Wife.
Yes, Corin is her name. He named the obelisk after her.
Oh, that's sweet. Wait a second. No, it's bad.
Too bad we're gonna destroy it. That nice gift.
Where is the obelisk being held?
In the back. I don't know. We're not allowed back there.
We've been hearing a song being sung out here. The only people that we know that can sing this song are Sela. Is there a Sela in the building?
I have no clue. I don't know what you're talking about beyond the song. We hear it periodically. Like every 10 or 15 minutes or so.
Where is it coming from?
I don't know. You don't ask that kind of question. Not if you want to live long.
Are you being held prisoner?
No, just
Right now.
doing my duty.
What is your duty?
Defend this outpost. This location.
Why is it your duty? What allegiance do you hold to Regizia? Or to the Inquisitors?
I'm an inquisitor. What do you mean? What allegiance do I offer? It's... Who do you serve? Surely you have a superior in your military force? That you follow their
anyone-
orders?
Does anyone have
Just
more
barely.
questions for this guy?
I mean, you've literally just followed Xavius and Simeon's plan here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Rev, Winry, any questions for this guy?
Nope.
Do we have to kill him?
Oh, who are you asking?
You?
Oh.
Asking Rob, or are you asking Jack?
No,
It's
she's
asking
asking Jack.
He just seems so, I don't know, pathetic.
I mean, I canceled one of his spells.
You held me
It was
for a
a first
minute.
level spell. Pump the brakes, buddy.
Can't we just? We have to take care of him eventually.
Not necessarily.
I will withdraw Parallax, and I'll say to him, the front lines of the resistance are that way. Go and surrender yourself. Oh wait, no, there's a whole army there, isn't there? Never mind, don't do that.
Yeah.
Go that way.
I'm just gonna like conk. Can I just like conk him on the back of the head with like my
To
sword
knock
hilt?
him out? Sure. Go for
Oh
it.
yeah, I guess that's better.
I'm good
Just
with
do that and tie him up. I
That's better.
can't send any messages to people at least. Warn them we're coming if he hasn't done that already.
Just swift thud to the back of the head. The man drops like a sack of bricks onto the ground, unconscious.
Yeah, let's go.
I kind of want to pants him before we leave or something like that. Just
It does feel like a Rob thing to
You
do.
want him to wake up without his pants on? Fine.
Weird thing to do.
I mean, the longer that we've played, the more you've realized that Orem was just Rob.
Pooping in offices.
Oh my gosh.
Unfiltered.
I collect my arrows, my bow, and head back down the stairs.
yeah. We should tie him up at least so that when he wakes up, he can't do much. But yeah,
You
I have
couldn't do
some
much
rope.
not tied up.
he couldn't do much for
Rip.
me.
No, do we just want like 5 feet of rope?
Oh, I forgot to
Sure.
show
Good
you
enough.
your aura, didn't I? Oops.
Oh, and then these guys
I was-
up here
I was
have
gonna
anything
ask-
in their pockets?
Ooh,
Oh yeah, that's a great question.
Amongst them, they really just have their weapons.
Hit.
Even the giant?
And the giant has a gigantic
He had
axe
really,
that I
really
don't think
big
that you can
keys.
possibly do
Yeah,
anything to.
Gigantic pockets.
I could not even lift.
You don't want to
Fancy.
check the giant pockets.
Bigger
Those
than
are
you.
notoriously bad things to look into.
There's big and hard to get into.
That's a proverb I've never heard before. Never look in a giant's pocket, boy. What did your mother teach you?
Oh my
Anything
God.
that the giant might have found interesting would be too large to be of any interest or use to you, likely.
Fair enough.
Big old summer sausage.
How long does my potion of spider climb last?
That's a great question.
I
that
can't
need
find it.
to-
It's gotta just be the spell.
10 hours.
The
hour.
rest of the time we're in here. Yeah,
It
1
says
hour.
1 hour?
Yep.
Cannot
Wow.
be dispelled.
That's awesome.
Oh.
All right, so in that case, if we're gonna
Rev's
go in
never
through
gonna get hit,
the
is what I'm hearing.
if we're going in through the entrance, I'm gonna post up over the door.
Okay.
I'm gonna need to take some potions.
Yeah, let's heal up a little bit.
I'm assuming
Potion,
we're gonna
potions.
enter through the main doors there. Adamantine, is that like a pretty rare substance? I mean, how these doors have got to be super expensive.
They are. They are. It is not a common door.
Wait. Okay.
Which reminds me, I should lock them technically. So that nobody just walks up and hits the open button on it.
Gotta ring the bell first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's always the polite thing to do. Okay. Doing a bit better over here.
What's my health at? Take away the
Oh yeah, the temporary hit points.
temporary hit points.
Yep, everybody wipe your temporary hit points, in fact.
Oh, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Mine were all used up, so.
All right. Door locked.
The door, interestingly, is not locked, at least not normally, but it also does not open. Go ahead and make an Arcana check for me. I'm going to drag the other two of you up there so that everybody's all together.
Yeah, that's fine.
20.
So the door has no normal way of opening it, at least it appears, but it does have magical ways of opening it. In fact, there's two options. You know that either you can spend... Basically, it requires spending something to get through. It's normally opened a different way than this, and so by trying to force it open, you have to kind of short-circuit the magical effects. The two ways that you can do this are either through expending a use of a channel divinity slot,
Oof.
or trying to use a spell slot and making a check depending on what the spell slot that you used is. The more important the spell slot is, the better the chances are of you succeeding.
Roll an Arcana check.
What about a spell scroll?
Spell scrolls do not count. It has to be a spell slot.
I hate to say, but I'm probably
Do I
not
know
the
what
best
I would need to
person
roll?
for this.
You don't know for sure what you need to roll, no.
So I have 2 more channel divinities,
No, those are way too important.
unless we take another short rest, but we don't know if we'll be able to.
Well,
I mean,
what'd you
hang on a
roll? You rolled over a
second.
20?
Yeah.
I rolled a
On your
20.
Arcana? Okay.
Yeah.
I will say, yes, you can know. The check is effectively a flat check, and it is 15 minus the spell slot that you use.
Oh.
Big oof.
Ugh.
Like you can't add your Arcana or anything.
Nope. I said it's flat.
I can give you guidance. Can have an extra
Nope.
D4 to your roll. No?
Nope.
Flat
That
check.
won't work. Okay.
Shit.
Yeah, this is not actually like hitting a skill or anything like this that any skill buffing stuff would actually affect.
Like casting a spell. That makes sense.
It's like a luck check, effectively, yeah.
Was there wasn't any
What if it
kind
was-
of things that like Anders said or any kind of recon about this?
I
You
don't
have
think
heard
so.
everything that he had to say, from my perspective at least.
I was just kind of asking the
I
group.
think we asked him if there was
I'm
a
just
way in,
making
and he said I think he said he didn't know there was like what way to go in, or he just was like, "Oh yeah, the front door." It was something really
Yeah, we did
plain
ask
and
him something
simple.
like that.
I mean, in his defense, he was a ghost, and they
Yeah, he could phase in and out.
notoriously don't deal with walls and doors.
You alright, bro?
We know a magic caster that's got spell slots left over.
Oh.
Inquisiboy! Let's go wake his ass up and make him do it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
We could.
he is unconscious. You could try to rouse him. He will flat out refuse to try to open the door for you. You'll have to kill him before he
Knock him
does
back
it.
out.
Even if he
Knock him back out.
dies.
You have
Oh
to
yeah,
kill
the
him
threat of
before he does
death.
it?
He won't do it at the threat of death.
Man.
Dude.
Alright.
So I guess
Not
we
this time.
That was a really good idea.
necromancy.
Really, it's pure luck and how much we want to luck and chance at rolling. What our percentage is for. I
Yep.
can't use higher level spells.
And you can't use your channel divinity.
Probably
And,
the highest I could use.
Wait a second. Myetharia, you got spell slots, don't you?
I have level 1 spell slots, yeah, and I'm probably not the best person to be rolling this.
spend.
I'm probably
you'd
not
have to
the
roll a
best person to
14.
roll this. Yeah,
That's true. You probably shouldn't roll.
that's why I said that at the outset of like I could do this, but I hate to say I'm probably not the best person to use this, and I don't want to use my channel divinity either.
How many spell slots do you have right now?
2.
Try twice.
I'll happily sap myself for you guys, but I just letting you know it's only it's only a
I
minus
honestly think
100
that's
for
the
me.
smartest thing to do because if Bryn and I run out of spell slots, we're
Wait, whoa, 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 whoa,
useless.
whoa, 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 whoa.
What's up?
Can we put a cantrip into it and just try to roll a 15 and just sit here
Nope.
until that happens?
Oh, spell slot required.
One question
I don't know why
I
you thought he was going to say yes.
Why, yes,
I
you
was
can open the
trying to
door
be
for
smart.
free.
you said
It's
that
not
you
free,
can't use
it takes
guidance.
time.
Said you can't use guidance for this, but could you use an enhance ability if you had it?
No.
Okay, just checking.
Because it's just a flat check.
Yeah, I'm not
It's a
giving
no- it's a
any
no-
skill check buffing
I-
to be a part of
I
this.
just wanted to check.
As
I
I
just
don't-
wanted to check.
yeah.
I figured it was
There's
a no.
nothing we can do. We just got to decide. And
I think the best move,
Me too.
unfortunately, I know you got your spell slots, Myetharia, and they're new, but I think you should
You try it twice
your
and-
twice. and then
I'm
we have
fine
to
with
make
doing
some
that.
hard
I'm
choices.
perfectly fine with because you guys need your spell slots. So
We're
Right.
throwing a lot of them.
so I need a
14
16.
or better.
14. That's right. Other way around. Okay.
It's not impossible. This is, yeah, I was gonna say it's not that unlikely. It's a 30%er.
Still the natural 20.
Hey,
Oh! Awesome.
and at the
What a
low
time.
cost
gosh.
of one
Oh my gosh.
level 1 spell slot,
From a non-caster.
the
Well, I
door
mean, it's technically together.
I'm a caster. Hey now.
cracks
Nice.
What did
apart
I just do for you?
and can be pushed open.
That was very
I-
stressful.
The best caster in the land.
Oh, geez.
Hey now.
If
Hey now.
Myetharia does that and the gate opens, I'll like do the walk up to her and give her like the from behind hug and like lift her up like you did it.
Oh, yes, I did it.
That hurt.
Sorry.
You're getting so fat.
I had to display.
Yeah.
Looking into the room, it looks like a relatively solitary room. The other thing that you notice in here is that there is a small amount of damage, as though the rumbling from above caused some fractures and broken items amongst the room, almost like an earthquake hit it. There's some rubble in various places around the room. There was like almost like what looks like a table on the side that got crushed amongst some falling stone. Beyond that, the room is fairly open. There is a iron portcullis in the back of the room. This bars back here.
That's
And you can
down?
tell from here, it appears like it's slightly burnt, as if by acid, that partially blocks the way into the rest of the facility. It does hang partway open, however, leaving about 3 feet of clearance underneath it, where it was not fully closed, or at least it got broken open, perhaps. It's unclear.
So Rev can walk right underneath it.
Rev can fit through. Everybody else will have to crawl.
I don't like the idea of what could be wandering around this facility. All
Yeah.
the failed experiments.
This is Xenomorph just walking around.
So I'm,
Are there
I'm
any
actually
obvious
Hold up
traps?
a minute. Hold up a minute. Okay, so are we all in the? Did we
You
go
may not
through the
talk,
doors?
No one's gone in yet. You are where you are on the map.
should I
So
check for
first-
traps?
Yes.
The door,
Probably.
like, as you use the spell slot, it, like, cracked and then, like, slowly swung open on its own.
Myetharia, I'm giving you vigilant blessing. What was that?
Nice.
Okay. So I'm on the top. I'm like hanging down to look
You're Spider-Man.
in. Yeah. And I'm going to like kind of just crawl along the top of the roof and try to
Going
keep
into the room.
Yeah, in the room. Try to keep a low profile from the top.
Okay. As soon as you enter the room, everybody in the entrance as well starts to feel a faint chill go through them, and you feel the sense as though someone is watching you. A voice then speaks from all directions, everywhere it seems to boom from, or not boom, like speak from. It says, "I'm certain you savages will enjoy looting this facility. But you're as good as trapped, while I and my staff are safely protected by the obelisk. You are quite doomed. Within minutes, that Leviathan in the heavens will be destroyed, and without your biomancer friend's aid, I doubt you'll be able to resist long once the army returns. I admit your assault was a bit of a surprise, but not one we are unable to counteract. You have less than an hour to live, so I suggest you run and hide.
Well,
Now we can't take any short rests.
Tell someone needs to tell the mask that they're planning a counterattack.
Oh, that's a good idea. I'll
Take
pull
it-
the
take
mask
evasive-
out.
take
I'll
evasive
warn Tyler.
maneuvers.
I'll tell Xavius. Through
Both answers that
telecom.
you get back from Xavius first is like, just a, understood, don't know that we can do anything, but I'll pass it along. Pilus, on the other hand, says, I'll keep my eyes open, but I don't fear them.
All right, so I'm gonna
Feel
crawl.
or fear?
Fear.
Fear.
I'm going to.
Fear.
Oops. I'm going to crawl along the top of and keep to the corners here.
Okay.
Try to stay stealthy, I guess.
Rev, do you see any? I guess I don't know why I'm whispering. Rev, do you see any traps?
Do I see any traps from my
You can
vantage
make an
point?
investigation check if you'd like to.
$28.
Not that you can see. It appears like the room is fairly standard. The best thing that you can imagine this room was used for is reception.
Okay. I'm gonna open
It
this.
almost has this faint feel of a mental institution on the inside.
Mhm.
With
So
padded
we're in the
walls.
right place, right?
sense.
Like the obelisk is underneath. I wrote it down. Where did I write it down?
What's your question?
We're in the right place.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna open this door quietly.
I don't think you can open a door from the ceiling.
Oh, okay. Well, can I do it? Can I do it
Just-
from?
Like the wall, like he's on the wall.
I'm on the wall. Yeah, opening it like this
Yeah.
right here.
Sure, I guess you're going to be opening like a door that's effectively in the floor for you.
It's like
though,
a
right?
hatch. Yeah.
So it's really awkward to do.
It's
but
like,
yes.
it's like a hatch in the floor. No, that's not too bad.
Yeah.
So I'll look.
Looks awesome.
I'll peek in. Do I see anything in here?
Inside here, it looks like a prison cell, is the best thing that I can say.
Hmm.
There are 4 humans wearing just thin gray robes that lie dead, torn to pieces, it appears.
Not good. Okay.
Are the gray rows matching?
Yes.
Oh boy.
Don't move past the portcullis, by the way.
No, I didn't. I was gonna just take
was
a
just
look and
letting you
see
know.
if I was gonna see if there's any kind of like a lever or anything, so I can open up the portcullis a little bit further.
Does not appear that you can find a lever anywhere right off.
Is it
In fact,
trapped
it
at
looks
all?
like the portcullis is slightly off kilter, so even if you found a lever to it, you're not sure that it would actually work.
Good point.
Is
Oh,
it trapped
Myetharia
at
just
all?
comes running across the room towards you.
I wasn't running. Okay.
I would have
I
given
walked.
I would have given
I
them the
was gonna go
signal.
one square at a time.
I was gonna give them the signal that to enter quietly.
And back
It
up.
is
okay.
not locked, but it is like stuck, and so it would require some effort, some strength in order to try to lift it.
We don't have that.
No,
Wait, couldn't we? I thought
We
the
could
call was
crawl.
that we could crawl through it.
You can crawl underneath it.
Oh, I thought you meant the front doors.
No, the portcullis.
Rev, why don't you go first and then run up to the ceiling?
My pleasure. So I'm gonna go underneath quietly as possible.
Okay. Go ahead and make a. No, I don't think I will. As you make your way underneath it and pop out the other side, the first thing that happens is hands from this creature, this zombie-like creature, comes charging towards you immediately and begins to try to grab you as you come walking through underneath this low gate to the other side.
Oh my.
And as it reaches to grab you, it is late. And we're not going to get started on the next little bit here. We are going to end things at that point for tonight's session.